New Hope as LGBTQ plus youth suicide lifeline 988 launches. On July 16th, a new hotline will be launched nationwide to help LGBTQ plus youth who are dealing with suicidal thoughts. That number, 988, does not replace the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, but offers an easier number to remember than the current 1-800-273-8255. The number will be supported by special community centers. However, those are not set to launch until 2023, a fact that is already putting pressure on states that are scrambling to hire more operators to help cover the expected increase in calls. I'd imagine an increase in calls here in Florida for sure.
This is especially important to me because I have a child, 11, gay and non-binary, and transgender and non-binary youth out of the LGBTQ youth are more likely to attempt suicide. And I'm glad I can be a support for my child, but I worry about what goes on in her world and what I cannot control. And I can't imagine anyone who does not have that support out there. So this is, I'm so glad that they're actually focusing on this and doing something to help protect our youth.
Well, just the simplicity of it, that it's just 3 numbers, 988. So all of our children have phones now, can have access to phones, can support each other, can make the call for one another. So just that simple 988 number, I think, is going to be just so much easier for people to get help.
Especially when time is of the essence.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's, 3 numbers are better, easier than 10.
Your child is 11.
Yes.
And is already a step ahead, an amazing mom, and a safe space at home. And while we all say, well, that should be the norm, unfortunately for many, it isn't. Are you prepared for your child's friends that they make? Because going forward, you're going to become a beacon of light or a magnet to help them through these things. Have you started to think about that yet, or is that still like junior high and high school? And
No, it's unfortunate because, like you said, it shouldn't have to be a thing that, I have to have support to be okay in my life. And there are family members who are not as supportive, but I've taught my child, I said, we are an island. We do not have to let anyone on our island that we don't feel that accepts us and is there for us and just treats us as a normal human being that they are. So, we've even done that with family, and it's been difficult, but they know that they can create their island however they want, and the community that we have, the friends that we have, we're very close with Jeff and his son. So they know that they have that support and they can create that environment, and they're okay with it. So I feel that I've prepared them as much as I can for going into school and understanding that you may not be accepted or understood, but that's okay because that's their problem, not yours.
Yeah, and I can attest. I've seen how wonderful Melissa is with her child and the interaction with our son. And you know what? It's not too young. Kids are taking their lives even younger than our children, right? So we need to provide them the tools that they have, and educate them, talk to them regularly, let them know that these are here, and also not just for themselves, but again for their friends, their people that they're interacting with in school and socially. So I don't think it's too young. I think it could be even younger.
They have their first girlfriend, first love, like very, very close, lots of, hand holding and affection and calling each other mi amor and everything like that. It's so great. I feel I'm so scared for the day her heart gets broken, but it's part of life. But I'm so glad that and then it's important that people do not discount youth and how they feel and what they're thinking. Young.
And I think that a lot of times parents don't realize what a position of power that they hold. I mean, they know that they're in charge, but I don't think they know. Because I was lucky enough to get to raise my brother. We're 14 years apart in age. And so when he was 13, I was working in Michigan, and he moved up to Michigan. He and my mom moved up and lived with me, and I was able to help raise him through junior high and high school. And the great part about that was, my brother's not gay. And he's got a wonderful girlfriend. We like her more than, but, love you, Liz. But his friends, LGBT and non-LGBT, would come to me and to talk about just problems, not even necessarily sex, just issues. And it was so great to be able to sit down and just talk with them and be able to influence them. So, and to be that safe space in their lives that I never even set out to be, but all of a sudden they're coming to me, and they kept calling for 10 years after they graduated high school, which was just amazing. So parents, Seize the opportunity, because it's not something that ends when your child turns 17, 18, 21, 35.
Absolutely.
It continues all through your life, and God bless you for it.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.